That's when you know a watch has become really sort of iconic. We're not calling it a GMT-Master, we're not calling it a Rolex, we're just calling it a Batman.
I mean, obviously there's so many superhero films out there, so don't have to be embarrassed about watching them. Culture's moved a little bit to accommodate that.
You know when something's really hit the imagination and something's really taken off. It's organically grown its own life of its own, it's become its own animal. Rolex can pretty much do no wrong, let's be fair, but they just keep doing it so damn well. Well, the Kermit was the first green bezel one. That was called the Kermit with the black dial. I prefer things like the Kermit and that, but you know, but the Hulk. But there we go.
Do you think it was deliberate by Rolex? They were like,
Nothing to do with them. How these can get the name got nothing to do with Rolex. That's the point, that they bring out these products which have such a following, and it gets given a nickname. Nothing. No, who would know what mine would call a watch Batman or Hulk? You know, we have Submariner, we have Sea Dweller, Datadust, don't we? You know, that's their names from it. GMT-Master. That's the name they've given it. That's what it was born with. Always quite excited when I get one of these green boxes to have a look at. Wow, he's only gone and found us a Batman. Fantastic. Our head buyer is very, very good. He would never bring us anything that wasn't in tip-top condition, so we can see it looks like we've got. If I was looking for the channels and the original Batman TV series came on, so Adam West, that came on, I'd stop and watch. Come on, Robin. You know, the cheesiness of it. I'd stop and watch and probably enjoy it. So we've got original tags and we've got instruction book as well. Everything's complete. Wonderful. Great. How much does he want for it now? My next question is going to be, how much are we charging for it? So that's the next bit. I was mad about the Hulk series with Bill Bixby. So Lou Ferrigno was the guy who played the Hulk. Bill Bixby played Dr. David Banner. This was the early 80s TV series. And it was, you know, the scenes of the shirt ripping and all that. You could see the wires where they're pulling the shirt apart. You know, it's just, yeah.
Yeah, let me just really quickly set up. So first thing is to give it a job number. For Burrells, I've shot all of the pre-owned watches, and most of them are Rolex, so I've had lots of experience. That goes on there. That's all safe.
why have you got Lego?
Well, so I always put them on a mount that keeps it the same distance wide. That distance just happens to be 11 bricks.
So your geekiness goes even into your professional life?
It leaks into real life, yeah. Yeah, they're always interesting because they do use a lot of different finishes on the metals. So it's always nice to like this one that's got the sort of very shiny middle, then the textured edges.
It's just tried and tested in terms of the performance. I mean, the watches are so well made, let's not forget that underneath the over list price and the availability issues, it's a beautifully made bit of kit. You know, it's a really great watch, and you know, Rolex really do produce a watch that will last you forever and beyond. The GMT-Master was born out of aviation, and it was to give you 2 different time zones when you're travelling intercontinental. But now, yeah, there's Batman, which doesn't have any connection to what the actual watch does whatsoever. But I don't think anybody who's into their watches cares, you know. That old-fashioned term of being a tool watch that is there to meet a certain set of requirements for your daily life, professional life, whatever. So the way the tool watch has evolved, people aren't really wearing these watches as tool watches. You know, I can't imagine someone with a very manual job wearing their investment watch in their everyday life. I see less and less that have ever been used for their actual purpose. You know, the last time I saw a Submariner that came near water was quite a surprise. But then, of course, you're going to get your adventurers and people that really need a reliable instrument, and there's going to be watches that really do have to stand up to everything. These tool watches very rarely get used in these sort of harsh environments, but you know what, they can be.
So this is a bit of a creative shot to show the watch sort of in situ on a comic book. It just gives a bit more life to the watch than the straight on shot.
It's also your comic book.
Yes, yeah. I'm loaning the piece to the shot, yeah.
Why would somebody pay twice the current retail price to buy this watch? Or why does someone collect a comic book? It's a first edition, a very rare copy, and spend tens of thousands of pounds. It's passion. You do it because you want it, it's passionate, and you have it. And you're preserving it, aren't you, as well? So I think there are lots of similarities in there.
So this is when I was at school. Hang on, what year is this? Oh, 88, yeah, so I was at school. Good page?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
There's real collectors out there who really know the different decades, the different model numbers and the different case shapes. And I've met collectors who collect them from every decade. So they'll have to have this one because it's from the teenies. Same as you would with comic books, you've got 100 editions and number 97's missing. You've got to find number 97, haven't you? Yeah. Life is never going to be complete until you found it. And we get very similar parallels with that with watch collecting. It's great to have people that are really passionate and enthusiastic about anything. Whether it be comic books, whether it be their watches, whatever your interest is, having a passion in your life, I think, is a wonderful thing.
Yeah, so the stigma has kind of changed.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, being passionate about something for me is pretty cool.